Imagine you are an observer of all that has unfolded in the world during the past 6 months. Imagine you are standing over the earth and watching. What would you see? You will see the horrifying impact of a pandemic that has terrified humanity and the grief of death and panic spreading across the globe. You see large numbers of people being pushed into poverty and scarcity, unable to educate their children, unable to provide medical care to their loved ones, and as a result, raging anger, frustration on God, on systems, leaders, and governance. You will also see the evils of prejudice and discrimination, forcing people to take up arms against each other. You see violence on the streets. You see war scenarios emerging because one nation wants to dominate the other. What would you feel looking at this mayhem? What do you think is the solution to all these problems? If you walk backwards in human history, you see that this is not the first time humanity has gone through something like this. Each time we look towards a leader whose voice guided us out of this mayhem from conflict to peace during the Indian struggle for independence, Mahatma Gandhi's voice guided the entire nation of 300 million people to freedom through peaceful non cooperation. He said, "You must be the change you want to see in the world." Millions walked their way to freedom without hate and violence and achieved it. Nelson Mandela, South Africa's anti apartheid hero, used his voice to guide millions to peace and dignity. He said, "If human beings can be taught to hate, they can be taught to love too. For love comes more naturally to the human heart." If you have heard the voices of these remarkable people, you will know that they all reminded humanity to live in peace. They meditated on peace. They had found peace within themselves, and they knew that peace alone had the power to resolve challenges and the crisis facing them. It cannot anymore be the responsibility of one leader to bring peace. Given our current global crisis, it is time for all of us to rise as one collective towards peace. Ekam World Peace Festival is a phenomenon. It is a massive movement in consciousness towards peace. It is a global meditative festival where over 2 million people come together online for 7 days to shift human consciousness from violence towards peace. The 2020 Ekam World Peace Festival will begin on the 9th of August and culminate on the 15th of August. Each day, several hundreds of thousands of individuals, families, businesses, institutions will join us in meditating for one specific cause that brings peace. Day 1 is for peace between nations. Day 2 is peace for children. Day 3 is peace between races and religions. Day 4 is peace for nature and wildlife. Day 5 is peace for women. Day 6 is peace for economic sufficiency. Day 7, the final day, is peace for collective human evolution. So, welcome. Welcome to the Ekam World Peace Festival.
The Peace Festival happens in two phases: 28 days of build up of individual peace consciousness, and 7 days of Ekam World Peace Festival itself for impacting world consciousness. In the first 28 days of build up of individual peace consciousness, thousands from across the world enroll as peacemakers. The peacemakers will be part of Just Peace, which are peace practices and peace lessons every day for 20 minutes for 28 days. Now you may wonder why 28 days. 28 days is the time you will need to form peace neural circuitry in your brain. These 28 days, as a peacemaker, you will become a peaceful human being and create an atmosphere of peace at home and work.
Preethaji and I will be guiding every peacemaker through Just Peace starting July 11th to August 8th. All the 4 Mondays would be Peace Chant. Tuesdays, Peace Yoga. Wednesdays, Peace Talk. Thursdays, Peace Ritual. Fridays, Peace Prayer. Saturdays, Peace Walk. And Sundays, Peace Voice. This is Just Peace.
During the 7 days of Ekam World Peace Festival, every day we would live stream wisdom and meditations from Ekam, which you will host as Peacemaker at your peace energy point, and invite your colleagues, neighbors, friends, and family to experience the peace meditation. In the final day of Ekam World Peace Festival, multitudes would join from all over the world for a meditation in carrying a powerful shift in human consciousness towards peace. If in your part of the world you are still practicing social distancing, you could invite your friends, neighbors, and family, join online and connect to Ekam.